Hey guys, welcome to, I believe, episode 7 of Rogue Legacy? Man, I said that exact same thing when I started the previous episode, and I don't even remember what number I said. Let us take the Hokage that swears like a trucker that can cast Blade Wall. That sounds like fun. What have we got? Current 126 HP. I think we need more HP. Let's buy an HP, and let's buy another HP. So now we've got 138. Did we not start with 128? Am I dumb? Man, I don't know. Either way, we're getting more HP, and that's good. What kind of runes do I have on my cape right now? Because I got a vault rune last time. Okay, so we are actually set up to, if we want, we could be, oh cool, we could be set up for either triple jump with the vampire rune, or quadruple jump. And I think I might actually go for quadruple jump because A, it's silly, and B, the 2 vampirism from the vampire rune isn't really going to help by itself. You really need at least 2 or 3 vampire runes working in conjunction to do anything particularly useful for you. Oh, and another really useful thing to know about the vampirism ability is that it only takes effect when you kill an enemy, which means that it is almost completely useless on certain bosses. Some of them have a lot of minions, but others have no minions at all, so there's nothing to kill there, so you can't use the vampirism runes, and you're better off having more mobility or retribution or, you know, something that actually has an effect. Oh yeah, these rooms are tricksy. They have the missile launchers placed next to a dwarf hole, so if I had dwarfism, I could go through that hole, but as it stands, that little dark patch there, that's a hole. But, as it stands, I cannot, but since... man, fuck this room. I've run into this room like 4 times. As it stands, I cannot go through that hole, but the missile launcher was placed in such a way that it could shoot through the hole. And I've just realized that it's actually pretty incongruous that there are missile launchers in this castle. I don't really care that much, but it's kind of interesting. Aww, that was a wasted chicken leg. That's You should be able to, like, break the thing open and leave the item there and leave the room and have the item still be there at the end. I do not have whatever magic you need to beat that challenge, so we're not doing that, but we can absolutely do this. It also just feels bad, like, when you're at full health, but you reveal a chicken leg just in the environment, naturally, and, like, you didn't know it was going to be there. And it's like, well, that was nice, but I really wish I could have saved that for when I needed it. You know? Alright, what kind of rune did we get here? Haste rune for our helmet. That is possibly useful. You don't really want to be going too fast in this game because it's really easy to like misfire and like run way too fast. Journal entry number 6. He doesn't like the dark. I guess he's going into the darkness now? Man, he's going faster than I am. I wonder if these journals are supposed to be from, like, the past heroes that we played, or from, like, all one guy. I don't know, man. I almost made the same mistake, but I was bad, so it didn't take. Which, you know, I'm okay with that. Man, I love Hokage so much. Like, I should not be one-hitting things in here yet. But that's what they do in exchange for all of their defensive weaknesses. I think if you downstrike on tall guards, you don't get bounced back so far. That would actually be really cool if you did. You'd get, like, bounced up. Oh, another one. I don't think I've ever found 2 in one run. Oh, this must be, like, the forest one, and I just haven't gone far enough into the forest to find it yet. This area in particular reminds me of Castlevania, especially with, like, the things moving along the background. Because there's this one area... The very first Castlevania that I played was, either Aria of Sorrow or Dawn of Sorrow. I think it was Dawn of Sorrow, but I always get those two mixed up. And there was this one area... Man, same room? I can't do this one either. Holy shit, how many journals are there in here? So he thinks that either the previous people starved, the zombies have been stealing dead people's pants, and... oh, and he hasn't passed any corpses in a while, so he knows that no one's made it this far yet. I think they might actually be from previous, like, people that we've played, rather than from... ooh, I think those might actually be okay? I don't know. I think the journals are actually supposed to be from the successive heroes that we play, rather than from the... I know who he is, but you won't know who he is until later. Well, that was a pretty good run. We got a miner, and an assassin. Our last miner run didn't go so great. I'm thinking an assassin. Sir Cowan the Second. We can't afford any HP right now. Let's check out those silver bracers and see if they're any good. They just boost magic. Well, that's disappointing. How about those runes? We've got a new haste rune, which right now we've got a vault rune equipped there, and I don't think a vault rune is quite worth swapping for a haste rune. I also don't think, like, I was talking about getting triple or quad jump earlier, I don't think those are quite worth missing out on some stat upgrades. Like, since I'm planning to use a Hokage for the Alexander fight, I want to focus on things that on stats that I'm actually going to use as a Hokage. So I think I'm going to go for armor this time. But of course, if we happen to run into him as an assassin, then... Actually, yeah, I think whenever I get an assassin or a Hokage from now on, I'm going to head straight for the forest and try to beat Alexander. Because it's high time. He needs a whooping. I don't seem to be getting very many crits as this assassin. Whoa! I didn't even see that portrait shaking! That's how you can tell if a painting is one of those painting enemies, by the way, is if the painting is shaking a little bit. Wow, I'm not getting any crits at all. What's happening here? Ah! To the right! Oh no! Oh no! There are spikes at the bottom, but not the bad kind. Not the horrible kind, I should say. Oh, I think this run might end in me getting killed by low-level enemies. There was a crit. Yeah, see, like that painting right there, it's shaking. But I am not in any mood for fighting paintings right now. I am in the mood for... well, actually, right now I'm kind of in the mood for looking for chicken legs, because I took a lot of damage in that last room, a lot of really dumb damage. But it appears that I'm not going to find any here. So, let's proceed eastward to the forest, where we shall find, hopefully, Alexander. Oh no, no, don't kill me. They might kill me. Yep, they killed me. Oh man, I was playing an assassin. I could have just avoided the damage. That was silly. What have we got? Hokage, Miner, and Archmage. Well, I think we all know what I'm going with. We only got 362 gold that last run. That was not a good run. Can I buy anything? I should probably buy the Night Cape at some point, because it's good for assassins later on. And I don't think I can afford any runes either, so... Hokage, go! Bounce on that guy's head. Ah! See what I mean? Like, even just with the default Hokage speed and the haste rune upgrade, I'm moving way too quickly. Or maybe not way too quickly, but too quickly, so quickly that I occasionally mess up. Is there anything over here? Nah, there's nothing that I want over there. Let's go this way! I don't think that painting in this room is ever a Doomvis, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Not even gonna try this challenge, because I want to go to the forest. I'm almost certainly gonna die on Alexander the first time through, because I don't remember what his attack pattern is. This just goes back to the castle, doesn't it? Yup. Well, let's get that, because that's nice. Oh, that was nice. Oh, I guess it does full damage to them if you bounce off their head, too. Oh, I hate these rooms so much! Just go! Just go! Oh man, that was awful. Oh no! I'm just gonna hack down the stack of barrels and then just go. Whew, that was a little too close for comfort. So was that. Oh god. Nope, not trying. Alexander awaits. With my 25 HP, I will strike him down. Like the giant... You know, it doesn't matter. Like the giant skull monster that he is. Oh, that was weird. The way that the Tall Guard's knockback thing works feels kind of strange. Aww. I feel like armor upgrades might be in order now, actually, rather than HP. Oh, gigantic Hokage! This is gonna be great. Okay, armor. Nothing left. Good. Good. Let's go. I'm going to do the thing. Whack, 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 whack. I'm feeling good this time. Big Hokages are a good luck charm for me. I've beaten large parts of the game with them. In fact, I think my first time through the game, like before I did any of the New Game Plus stuff, pretty much everything I did with Gigantism Hokages. Everything of significance. Everything else was just farming. Because they're, you know, it's really hard to argue with giant hitbox and double damage, almost. Actually, I think it's slightly more than double damage. I think the Paladin is the baseline for the, like, the formula, so I'd have to look at that, but... I think I just made a really big noise when I landed there. Yeah, I did. That's cool. Those rooms are kind of nice, the ones that force you to slow down and... Hey! I did it without running into the spikes. Oh, I did that again. So bad. I kind of don't like the wolf enemies, because they just run at you with an unpredictable pattern. I do like the chain tor enemies, because they spawn those spiky balls when they die. It's like... You have to think about the consequences of killing them before you do it. Or, you should. I don't usually. But it incentivizes strategy, and that's always a good thing. One thing that I and one of my more game design interested friends discuss often is rewarding optimal play, where you want to design a game in such a way that the way that the player plays the game, or when a player plays for fun, they are also playing the most optimal game. And an example of that would be, you know... Actually, a relevant example of that would be how I perceive Charon, because Charon, I think, makes the game more fun to play, and he encourages you to spend all of your money at once. So, like, when you finish a run, you spend all of your money buying upgrades, and those upgrades let you get a little bit farther into the castle. Oh, Hermes boots are actually really good in the jungle, because they let you, the jungle. Here I am playing Spelunky. In the forest, because they let you walk on spikes. And there's lots of those in here. But what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, designing for optimal play. So I think Charon encourages you to explore more as a mechanic, because you know, you need to get... Oh, I hate this guy. I'll do him when I have less gold to lose. He's basically a bet. But yeah, I think Charon encourages you to play the game in a more fun way. So that would be an example of designing for optimal play, where the best thing that you can do is also the funnest thing that you can do. Whereas most RPGs actually do not design for optimal play, because optimal play in an RPG is grinding, and as everybody knows, grinding is fucking awful. And I totally forget what led me onto that train of thought, but this game does design relatively well for optimal play. It encourages you to do things that are fun by rewarding them. Like, one area that's especially evident in this game is the crazy rewards that you get for boss fights. You get a whole bunch of free upgrades, you get... They absolutely shit gold when you defeat them. It's just, you know, beating a boss is always a good idea, and it's also how you progress the game. I want to fight him. Ooh. Sometimes the spike balls just explode. I don't know why. Yeah, I think I do. Well, that was about as terrible as it could have gone. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.